Hmm. Girl. Why can't I remember it? Why can't I remember it? Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Filthy Read After Hours. Hey, Miss Ann. I went live already for the day, but like someone asked me if I was going to go live tonight, and so I guess that's what she's doing. How's everybody doing? How was your Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. This is going to be a collective reading. It's going to be a reading for the collective. We were watching, when you called me earlier, we were watching, like, The Birdcage, so I was in a really good mood, so, I was going to call you back later anyway. But, yeah, things are good. The energy has shifted. I felt an energy shift. I don't know if anybody else felt the energy shift, but I certainly did. So, we're going to pull some cards and hear some good news for this collective. As always, at the end of the collective reading, the floor will be open to personal readings for your highest joining Sacrament Clay to move forward on your path. So I guess without further ado, let's get into these collective messages. I have all the... Should I use these cards or these cards? I'm starting to get confused about which cards I want to use. I love these, but I miss these. Uh-oh. It's not that serious. You know what? Maybe we'll stick with the shoe blue tonight. If I get called to switch, I will. Actually, I used both of them yesterday, or just what? Well, who? What? Earlier today. But please continue to tap the screen and share the live. Hello, Gwen. This is for you, bitch. Because I wasn't going to go live, but when you message me and ask me, I'm like, maybe I should. Maybe I'm being guided to do so for whatever reason. We'll see what the reason is. Let's get to it. What messages do we have for that? with this collective of the highest joy and excitement and clarity to move forward on the path. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So the story here is someone here has is no longer juggling something. This can be you or someone you're connected to or an outside situation. We'll pull more cards to get more information about who this is. But there's the Two of Pentacles in reverse. There's somebody like maybe making a decision or just kind of like, I'm hearing putting down all the swords. Somebody here is putting down all the swords. They're no longer juggling a situation. Let's find out. Let's find out, bitch. Ah! Oh! I usually don't take 3 cards, but I'm going to take 3 cards tonight. We got the Emperor, 9 of Pentacles in the World. So, we have a divine masculine energy here who I'm hearing is finally taking control of their life. Looks like, I'm hearing is standing on their own 2 feet and ready to take on the world. I feel like somebody here is like ready to take on the world now. I guess he's not juggling anymore, and he's now he's doing his own thing, and ready for what's next. Ah! Okay. The Star in reverse is the next card. I don't like the Star in reverse energy. I'm hearing something left unhealed. There's something left unhealed. There's something. I'm hearing words left things that should have been said, that should have been talked. There's something here. I'm hearing like an open wound. Like somebody here is experiencing like an open wound situation, or the situation here that has left much to be desired with the Star. Very painful energy I'm feeling. Let's keep going. Oh, the Lovers? The Lovers is here? Maybe there's a connection, an unhealed connection here. Maybe there's an unhealed connection here. There's something here about like wanting to make things right, maybe wanting to heal this situation, maybe somebody here lost the Star, maybe somebody here had the Star and they want to make it right because they were acting like a Dusty. Because they were acting like a They were acting like a Dusty. I thought it said musty. Both. It's somebody was being dusty and musty in this situation. My phone died. Oh, girl, welcome back. She said, help. With the Two of Wands here crossing this energy, I feel like somebody here is trying to deciding maybe on the best course of action or what path to take moving forward. No, that's not it. I feel like somebody here wants to make sure that whatever they're trying to make the next step that they take the best one. I mean, just do something. Like, it's not, just do something. Just do whatever the fuck you think. Whatever you think will work. Whatever you think is gonna work, sir, just do it. I mean, Emperor in reverse peeked out. This is somebody else's energy. I feel like, This was somebody getting, who is no longer, this energy is long gone. I feel like, so if there was someone getting in the way of the energy, this person is long gone. I also feel like this Emperor energy wants to make things right. I feel like somebody here realized that they weren't standing in their divine masculine power. So chill out, Girl Scout. If this is resonating with you and you've kind of been wondering what the fuck's going on, chill out, Girl Scout. Or do your best to, girl. I am the last person to tell any of you bald-headed bitches to chill out. But chill out, Girl Scout. The glow up in reverse is here too. I feel like someone here does not want to miss out on this. I feel like there's an energy here of like not wanting to miss out on the glow up, on the come up. I think somebody somebody here was on the up and up, like they were on the rise, they were ascending, and they acted like a dusty Emperor in reverse, and they somebody here interrupted their own glow up, and maybe they see that now. For a lot of you watching, I feel like a lot of you watching, especially if you're divine feminine, you're kind of like, that nigga ain't gonna change. And I can't fault you for that. I can't fault you for thinking that. I can't fault you for thinking that. But Miss Anne, what would you say in this situation? What did you tell me? You've told me many things. But what would you say in this situation for anybody who doesn't believe any of this shit? So whoever this is, they fucked this up because they were too worried about money, and a lot of you a lot of you do not believe that this is going to happen. A lot of you do not believe in this connection anymore. I don't know what happened, but a lot of you don't believe in this connection anymore, and I can't, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What? I have to say something. I'll say, because I could say shit like, oh, nobody's perfect. Give it a chance. But, like, with the star in reverse, that's like losing hope. It's kind of like... It's also giving just when you lose hope in this connection, boom, there it is. Boom, there he is with some, possibly. I don't fucking know. But I feel like a lot of divine feminines right now just don't believe that anything is going to come of this shit. And I guess this is one of those situations, and you've probably been going back and forth with yourself about this, with the Two of Pentacles here upright. Maybe they've been going back and forth with themselves about the connection as well. But there's certainly a mirroring effect going on. Like going back and forth about this connection. Well, sir, the reality is, without the divine feminine in his life, there will be no success or glow up. You will have no glow up. Like there's no way forward for him other than this connection. We, on the other hand, we absolutely can. That's never in question. But somebody, maybe he was tripping. Maybe he was tripping. Maybe you were tripping. Maybe we're all fucking tripping, bitch. We're all tripping. Perhaps. I don't fucking know. I don't know your... so, stop tripping. If you've been tripping, stop tripping. Maybe he does... maybe he needs to stop tripping. Somebody here needs to stop tripping and make a fucking change. Somebody here needs to stop tripping and just make a fucking change. For the better. Like, a change for the better. I don't think... Nothing negative will come out of this. Nothing negative will come of this situation. When it comes together. Because I really don't think... I don't know. I can't tell. It's dusty. The dusty keeps coming. Cause I feel like our... Okay, so... I feel like if you are divine feminine, I feel like your perception of this person has changed, right? And there's something keeps telling you that this person's not coming back, and that they're a perpetual dusting. And maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know. Who's to say? Maybe they don't want to be a dusty, but they are, or they were. I don't know. But but I do know that, like, I do know that, like I said, God has the final say in this connection, more or less. More or less. Like, I feel like if you truly, truly do not want this person in your life, you don't have to have them. But if you're not 100% sure that you don't want this man in your life, I would encourage you to search your heart further. Do some meditation. Do some healing. Actually, I think in order to properly heal this connection fully, this person has to come in and help. They have to come in and help. Because realistically, especially with like relationship trauma, you can only heal on your own to a certain extent before you need a masculine to come in, or your masculine to come in to heal the parts of your heart that he has destroyed. Yikes on bikes. I'm hearing broken trust, fumbling the bag. Man, that's good. I love blue cheese. Okay. Let's keep going. Thank you all for joining me. Let's keep going. Yep. This may not resonate for all of you. If your masculine hasn't necessarily done anything to fuck this up, this is how he's feeling about himself. Or this is how he's feeling about the connection. Like, if he doesn't step up, there will be no glow up. Yeah, if he doesn't step up, if he stays in this hanged man energy, this indecisive energy, there will be no victory for him. He can't just stay stuck with this. He can't stay stuck with this, or else nothing in his life is going to work out. God is not playing with these masculines anymore. I feel like, and for this masculine wished and prayed for someone like you, Divine Feminine Collective, to come into his life, and God sent them an angel, a literal angel, in a human form, and they fucked it up. Euphoria, oh hey booby, how you doing? Yeah, God sent that. And if this, and like, I feel like for some of you, it's like if you are at, if you have ever been in separation from this person, I feel like this person wished or prayed for you to come back so they could like make it right, and they still fucked it up. And so God's kind of like, look, nigga, you're not gonna keep breaking angelic hearts out here without getting fucked up. It's not. We're not gonna let that happen to you. You don't get a happy life after doing that shit. It's not advisable, right? Um. Oh yeah, I will say this: if you decide to take this person back into your life and they fuck it up again, I don't want to. Not only will Spirit just cut the cord on this nigga, I don't want to think about what the fuck is going to happen to him after that. I'll give you a hint. It isn't pretty. It isn't pretty. It isn't preferable. It isn't lovely. It isn't glorious. It isn't abundant. It isn't loving. It's dark and dismal and broke energy for the rest of your life. This is a very, very, very harsh karmic lesson. The feminine, we already know it. We already know this shit. We've been knew this shit. Okay, it's why we know what the fuck to do. And all we have to do is be our natural, loving, silly, goofy, however it is that you express your divine feminine, bitch. You do that twice. Do it twice, and do it in their face, and be loud about it. Be loud about it. You've got divine protection, bitch. As long as you're not trying to hurt nobody with your actions, you be alright. And even if you do try to hurt somebody, I feel like your heart's in the right place in that. But yeah, I'm always guided to correct my mistakes when I can, if I can. I'm always guided to do so because I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect the way I am. God designed all of this, all of this, perfectly, bitch. From head to toe, inside and out. Moving right the fuck along. Ace of Pentacles, there is this. Oh, we have a divine feminine. We have a bag coming in. Hey, Liz. We have a bag coming in. This could. Okay. We have a. Okay. We have a bag coming in. There's some sort of money offer, some sort of abundance here. This Ace of Pentacles. For some reason, I feel like this is outside of this situation and everything to do with it at the same time. There's a solid opportunity for growth coming in for you. As a thank you from the universe for at least trying to love this person and heal this connection and doing your due diligence as divine feminine, as the angelic being or the mermaid being or whatever kind of magical being that is trapped in your human form. Thank you for your service, bitch, because dealing with these Nickelodeons is not for the weak. And I've had my time. I make this shit look easy, but I've had my time. Okay. Oh, and this is nothing. Whatever this is nothing you have to work for. This is nothing you have to work for, look for. It's nothing you have to earn. You've already earned it. Yep. As far as God is concerned, you have done the work. You have done the internal work. Because I feel like you've done the internal work, loving yourself, loving yourself the best you can, dealing with the darkness, making amends, nurturing and loving your masculine and yourself and the people around you and nature and your neighbors and strangers. You did it, bitch. Congratulations. Here's your bag. Here's the coin. Here's the ace of coins. Congratulations ahead of time if it hasn't already happened. There's nothing left for you to really do in terms of money and stability and wealth and insensitive. Why am I hearing insensitive? Maybe somebody here was insensitive to his divine feminine, was completely insensitive to it. Because we have to go through a lot of shit to make sure these Nickelodeons stay alive at a bare minimum. And this is whether you're in their presence or not. It's because when you are in a divine connection, as you work on yourself, as you heal yourself and cultivate positive energy and love and unconditional love, whenever you can, however you can, it affects them too. So, like I have done so much healing work on myself in my lifetime. So much. I couldn't even tell you the amount of chakra clearings, ritualistic baths, grounding, dancing, partying. I like to dance and party to heal my inner child and shit like that. That helped. I've done so much of that. So much of that, and we all have that our divine masculines directly benefit from. As a result of being in a connection with us, bitch. The fuck? All they had to do was show up. Failure to do so leads in grief. And if you think that the person that you are connected to is not worried and unbothered and not hurting about the connection, that they don't care, guess again. Again, I know it's hard to believe. I know it's hard to believe because that's not what the fuck it seems. But again, if you are hurting, they are miserable energetically. Nothing is working now. Because that means they're not doing their job. That means they're failing as a masculine. If your feminine is crying about anything that you can control or solve, and you doing nothing or making it worse, or the cause of it, Nickelodeon, what? And at this point, I feel like it's not like they don't know who you are to them on some level. On some level, even if they don't have all the details and rundown, that we have, that we are privy to. Nigga, you know something's going on. You ain't that stupid. You might be a little... to actually cough real that time. You might be a little dusty, but you ain't that stupid. They're not that stupid. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like I said, nothing will move forward for this masculine until he makes this shit right. Nothing will go his way. Not in a positive direction. Only in it's a dead hole. I'm hearing dead hole. I'm seeing like a brick wall just go boom. Any sort of connection they try to get into, boom, or they'll get into a connection with a feminine that's going to fucking destroy their life. Like nothing new, no newness, dead, nothing. They get nothing moving forward. It's like everything in their life just comes to will stop, has stopped. If they've done something to fuck this up, like I said, if you are, or even if they haven't, I feel like there's, even if they have, I feel like there's like, I feel like I'm talking to a collective who's your masculines, have done something multiple times or even one time to harm the connection, harm you or the connection, of course they're getting fucked up. That's a no-brainer. But I also feel like there's a group of masculines who necessarily just haven't taken action or aren't communicating effectively with their feminines, and like I feel like they're trying to start new things. They're trying to build new businesses. They're trying to, like, I don't know, get new properties. They're trying to do stuff, and it's like nope, 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 nope. Except for, I think I'm talking to you specifically, Gwen, because I don't know anybody else who's masculine who's actually wants to. Well, actually, I know two of them. I know two people who are relatively who their masculines are actually doing good. They're on their own separate journeys, but I feel like there's something that every masculine needs to do, or at least energetically make the decision to do, to get things moving forward. I don't even think they have to. I don't even think they have to, like, physically do it at this point. They have to energetically make the decision that they're going to do it and commit to it. Commitment is a big is the issue. That they have to commit to it. It's like, I'm gonna fucking do it, and then magically the doors will start to unlock, and everything that they've been planning and trying to do suddenly just become available out of nowhere. Like, boom, 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 like clockwork, effortless. Again, these connections are heavenly supported, divinely supported. They're holy. These are holy, sanctified. And I don't know what your spirituality is like, but however the divinity of your understanding operates, they're the unconditional support of these unions, because they serve a greater purpose. And because divine feminine, you deserve love, and I think they do too. But, like, they have to earn it. I think they have to earn it, like, God loves everything unconditionally, and this person has to earn the unconditional love of his feminine, especially if he's fucked up. I feel like there's just, like, some of them just get it, and they get it already. They already know. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. Empress at the underlying issue, divine feminine at the underlying issue of this situation. Thank you for the likes. I'm hearing switch. I can switch cards if I want to. Maybe I'll switch cards now. Yeah, we'll switch cards and get more information. Okay, I'm hearing switch cards and then in the live. Okay, I guess that's all I need to know. So, anybody? I kind of want to... What do I want to do? I always follow spiritual advice, but what do I want to do? I'm having fun doing this. Maybe, I'll give it dealer's choice. Do we want more details of the situation? Or do we want some cosmic oracles? Or do we want some love oracles? Or do we want all of it? I'll let you decide. Boom, 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 boom. Ah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 ba, ba, da, 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 da. Sup? Hey, booby. Remix. Boom, 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 boom. Not me twerking to the Jeopardy song, bitch. I need help. Anybody? Nobody have any fucking suggestions? I guess I can do what I want to do. I want interaction. Do we want more information? Do we want to move on to the oracles or Tamika? More details? Okay. Alright. She said avoid love. Oh, what suggestions were you waiting for? She said, all of it, then spill. I love my audience. I love my followers. I love you all. You're the reason I keep doing this, actually. Especially at this time in this kind of situation, like you feel like giving up on this shit because like you know what this fucking crazy. What the fuck am I wasting my time on this shit for? And you feel like giving up, but like my friend reminded me that she said the collective still needs you. And she said, believe it or not, you know, the situation, the masculine still needs you too. God still needs you to do your best to see it through. And I'm like, when she said it, I was like, I'm very much a Capricorn. First, I'm sour, then I'm sweet. Like, fine. You know what? Fine. Okay, let's get a few more details on the situation, and then we'll do 7 of, this person doesn't want anybody else. The 7 of Cups in reverse, this person does not want, they don't want anybody else. They couldn't get anybody else if they wanted to. And I feel like if they try to, they don't want nobody else. Ooh, 9 of Wands. This is why I love these cards, because the artwork is just so beautiful. 9 of Wands as the underlying issue. I feel like somebody here wants to fight for the connection now. I'm gonna stand up because they want to stand up. Yeah, they're not putting forth. Okay, Spirit really wants me to reiterate this for the collective. This person does not want to put forth any effort into anybody else. Okay. Titan. The type of the and then and I guess this person is not coming with fuckboy energy. I literally just heard I'm not a fuckboy, stop calling you that. Well, the proof is in the pudding. Nine of Cows here. Again, there's so much there's abundance that both parties, both counterparts will have access to with this Nine of Cows. Why am I hearing joint bank account? I'm hearing joint bank account. I'm hearing, for some of you, I'm hearing joint custody, shared resources, okay. And like each of the counterparts will have a coin to contribute to the situation. I feel like this is like this Nine of Cows. I'm like, why isn't this like the 10 of Cows? Because like the 10 of Cows is each of the counterparts individually and together. Did that make any fucking sense when I say that? Let me know, because like I really try to thank you for the rainbow. Thank you for coming to a filthy read. We'd love to have it. Please leave your wigs at the door when you walk in, because now that shit is mine, because I'm out here snatching wigs and healing hearts. And eating tomatoes. if um if you're new here, I'll give you a free card for joining. I'll give you a free card for joining. I might even be in the mood to pull free cards for the collective. If you hype me up. If you want a free card, come on, get me to. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes. Where are we at? No, y'all can do 5,000 likes. Yeah, and I'll do one free card. Free cards? Liz, bitch, why are you always trying to get free cards? You have yet to book a personal reading. I think. I could be wrong, though. I'm probably wrong about that. Let's keep going. Don't be a freeloading ass bitch. Come on now. Thank you for the support. And this person does not want to go anywhere. I feel like with this 10 of Cows in reverse, with the 7 of Cups in reverse, they don't see themselves building the life that they want with anybody else outside this connection. Again, I know that's hard to believe. You wouldn't believe it. I know you don't believe it, and it's hard to believe. But like this is what I'm feeling. Also, there's nowhere else for this person to go, and I know that kind of sounds like I know it kind of sounds like divine. I know it kind of sounds like divine feminine. We are like, which is a lot of ways are like that's not happening. Overcome or work through. He has to choose to be the type of man that deserves a woman like you, a feminine like you. He has to choose to do that. And I feel like deep down he already wants to do it, but like for whatever reason, and it's going to be different for the different people of this thing. Look at the nigga Dusty. Who's this one for? No, I'm still doing the collective. We're still doing the collective. Oh, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Yeah. This person is not doing very well right now. This with the sun in reverse. And they're upset that we are. I mean, why wouldn't we be? But there will be no further collaborations. Like we got the sun in reverse, 3 of Cows in reverse, 10 of Cows in reverse. Like, there's nothing positive is going to work out for this person at all. And they can fight against it as much as they want, but it's not going to work. You're just going to tire yourself out trying to make shit happen. Stop trying to make fetch happen, sir. It's not going to happen. Stop. It's never going to happen. It's like, you know what you gotta do when you don't want to do it. Maybe letting pride get in the way. 9 of Cups crossing this energy. There's a table. There's a table being prepared for the divine feminine. It's like, I'm hearing, nigga, do you want a seat at this table or not? But this is the only table that you get to have. Death, underlying issue. This connection is undergoing a transformation or an ending. Again, it's like if if for whatever reason this person, the masculine chooses to end the connection, or spirit chooses to end, the cards are repeating themselves, chooses to end the connection, cut this cord, nothing. There's nothing left but sadness, grief, and poverty. Issues and tissues, depression. If in the... Oh, never mind. Did I miss the collective? Girl, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. We're in the middle of the collective. This is a continuation of it. The cards are just repeating themselves. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody here wants to come out of this depression, wants to come out of this depressive mental hell, mental torment that they wish for themselves. Oh, somebody here is really, really, really beating themselves up about this. Again, you might not even believe this is happening, but it is, girl. Somebody, again, I'm not doing okay. Someone's not doing okay. They want to come out of this energy. And with the Lovers in reverse, maybe they don't want to be in the connection. And they're going to take their chances with, okay. If that's what you want, sir. It's not what they want. Lovers in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Nothing moving forward. Looks like he might be horny. Oh, Ace of Cups. There it is. Like, there's the love. I'm like, it's like, you love this girl. Stop playing with yourself. Literally and figuratively. Okay. Because you don't have to. Okay, someone said they didn't want the love oracle, but I'm going to I'm getting deja vu right now. Bitch, I got deja vu earlier whenever I was getting ready in the bathroom. I was like, I'm like, okay. So, double confirmation. I guess this is what is needed. I'm going to pull up this Lover's oracle. Sunglasses. Looks like sunglasses. It says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Okay. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repertoire, persistent, working on it. Yeah, maybe he does want to work on it. Somebody here wants to work on it. Maybe you want to work on it. So he sabotaged it, wants to rebuild. You have to be persistent and consistent. They want to work on it. If they're trying to work on it, work on themselves. Addiction. It says addiction here. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. Has a block. Restraint. I think somebody here has lost control. Or somebody here is realizing that they do not have control over this situation or how they feel about it. That they can't control their feelings, they can't control their thought, they can't control this situation is outside of your control, sir. Just give into it. Hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing a hand. I guess somebody here is going to take a chance. Golden mirror. Yeah, it looks like we were dealing with somebody who was a narcissist or had narcissistic tendencies. There's also, self-absorbed. Yeah, somebody who was being very, very narcissistic and one-sided and selfish in this. And they're currently getting fucked up by spiritual forces for it. If this resonates with your situation. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. I'm done. Now. I'm in the bathroom now. Girl. I have people who watch me in the bathroom. People be like sneaking and watching me at work and shit. At school, I think. In class. Thank you all for joining me. At this time, the floor is now open for those of you who would like to donate. Never mind. For a collective reading. Oh, sorry. Would like to donate for a personal reading. There's I'll put the payment information up if anybody is interested. Also, those of you who are new to the channel, new to Filthy Read, I will pull one free card for you and give you one message to say thank you for joining us. Until then, I'm gonna pull these cards too. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Yeah. Ooh, vacation. You'll be traveling soon. Let go. Make room for new beginnings. On its way to you now. Water sign may be significant. I don't think it's just saying let go of the connection. I feel like this is like let go of the shit that has happened to the best of your ability. Vacation, you'll be traveling soon. That's also another let that shit go, girl. Vacation, you will be traveling soon. This is actually a message that has been coming up consistently for the Divine Feminine about travel. I know I'm going. I know I'm leaving. I'm out this piece. Guardian. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. Divorce, experiencing a breakup. Okay, yeah. It's repeating itself. Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Someone is in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this, somebody is trying to sabotage this, but there's nobody else. It's just like this, I don't know, this could be anybody else, like a friend, co-worker, family member, yeah, because like I feel like this collective is like, again, if and I've said this before, but if you're anything like me, that's the one thing that I just do not let fly. I'm like, okay, stay over there. Stay over there. If you want somebody else, you ain't gonna have no Divine Feminine, sir. But I have to make that clear and reiterate that, because I feel like a lot of you are like that too. So okay, well, stay your ass over there. Any questions about the any questions about this reading that we've given so far? Questions, comments, or concerns? All right, where are the new people at? Where are the new people? Where are the new people at? Is there anything I should take notice of? Or should I just relax? Like, I mean, be aware of your own emotions and thoughts, and do your best to try to re- redirect them to positivity, which is something that I'm struggling to do right now, because I don't often let myself. I try not to let myself go there, because I know how I am. So I've been doing my best. I've been doing my best. I'm doing what I can. Nobody. I guess that new person left. I guess he didn't want. They don't want. Would anybody? Would anybody like a free card? I'll do some free cards on your phone. Bye. Yeah, relaxing has been hard lately. Yeah. You'll get it. You'll get it. Nobody wants a free card? Retrograde dragged me by the little bit of hair that I have. Girl, you are not the only one. It was like really, really good and then extremely fucking tragic. It's like, oh God. Luckily, I'm a witch and I can do magic to help myself. That's been helping, actually. That's the one thing I haven't really been doing enough to. Like, a lot of the magic I was doing was to help somebody else, but I need to do some shit to improve the quality of my own vibration. Now that'll be extremely helpful. All right, Gabby. Because you are interacting, let's get a card for Gabby. Let's get a card for Gabby's old bald-headed ass. I saw this in my head. You got the Lovers, girl. I don't know. I don't know what you got going on. She said, what? I don't know what you got going on, but it looks like it. Oh, congratulations ahead of time. I don't know what you got going on, girl, but you got it going on. Looks like somebody. If you don't have anybody in your life, or if you do, of course you know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, girl, this is what it is. So there's that. Yay. Let's pull a card for Gwen. I do. You already know. Yeah, I know. Let's pull a card for Gwen, who got me to come on live tonight. Gwen. Oh, Gwen, you got the Three of Cups. Go shake a tail feather. Shake a tail feather. Or whatever it is that you like to do for fun. Go do it. Anybody else? It looks like Miss Ann is watching. Let's see. Let's get a card for Miss Ann. I know I just gave you a reading, pal. I don't mind. Ooh, the Hermit in reverse. I feel like you want, I'm hearing you want to like come out of hiding or explore more, but it's like you don't know. I want to say it's like you don't know what to do. You might need to travel. You definitely need to travel, actually. Yeah, you need to travel. Who else is watching? I kind of want to. I kind of want to pull cards specifically for the Divine Masculine. I mean, I guess I kind of did, but let's. Divine Masculine watching the Titan of Coins. Like I said, the path to success and abundance and stability and wealth could be yours. You suck. Could be the Titan. Look at all the gold here. Look at all the gold in this card. And the God of Wands. Okay. Somebody's. I think somebody's in their masculine energy right now. I think. I don't know. The Chariot. Okay. I guess he's on his way. Oh, right. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. You of all people know what I've been going through with this shit. So, thank you. I really, it means a lot to me that I have you to talk to about it. And you always set me straight because you know I'll be on my Capricorn bullshit. But, because I try so hard to be grounded and loving and understanding and forgiving and compassionate. I really am. I am that person, but baby. So I've gotten my patience for being kind to people who mistreat me has been worn thin. Like I'm like, okay. Like, okay. And I am allowed to express my dark side. I don't have to suppress my dark side, but I can keep that shit in check. That I can do. If I want to. And right now I want to, I guess. There's no need for it, I suppose. Don't let them change that about you. Oh, nobody's changing shit about me. I do have a dark side, and I am free to express that as well, just like everybody else is free to express. You don't want to ever suppress an aspect of yourself, but finding healthy ways of letting that out is the key. You know. Because we all have dark and light within us, but just don't let your shit don't let your shit hurt anybody else. And if it does, you take. This is actually one of the steps in, I think, AA in recovery. It says, once you realize you have made a mistake or harmed someone, immediately take steps to repair and recover it. I learned that from my mother. And I try to do that. I really try to do that. I try to do that. Yeah. But some people don't even think they're wrong until they get fucked up by spirits. And they're like, oh shit, that wasn't the right thing to do. Tomatoes? This is so good. Ooh, it's so good. Oh, so good. So good. Well, if there's no more questions about the reading, you guys want me to pull more cards about it? I don't mind. We got the Lover's Oracle here. We got the message. We got the Messages of Love Oracle deck, which is specifically for twin flames and separation shit. Yeah, shout out to Miss Ann for giving me all these beautiful decks to play with. She said, "Yeah, pull some." Why do y'all just want me to sit here and pull cards all night? That's fine. Okay. I mean, I guess that's what I do. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Indecisiveness. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. You're hurting yourself more than you're hurting me. To be quite honest. But also it came out in reverse. I really feel like somebody here is making a decision. You know, if you're gonna be a man, you're gonna have to make some fucking decisions. Smart ones. The right ones. Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Clearly. I didn't need it. Nobody needs a card. We don't need cards to see that shit. Ray Charles could read that. Escape. I left when things got hard. Of course. Yeah, that's what men usually do. Oh, yeah. I will stick around. I will stick with you through. They need to clear their own hurts. Yeah, not only clear their own hurts, but stop hurting themselves, sabotaging this connection. Repairing the damage from these sort of connections can be difficult, especially for men who are not connected to a divine feminine. They don't have the tools or the skills to heal themselves like we do. They just don't have it. They hopefully they're smart enough to go seek her out, or maybe go to somebody to help with that shit. But no one's gonna heal you as quickly or as effectively or efficiently or as lovingly as your divine feminine. Nobody's going to be able to do that. They don't understand divine connections. Well, get to it. This isn't the space for indecisiveness. This isn't the space for that. I feel like there's a time and place for it, but I feel like now is not it anymore. I just don't, it's not. Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Okay. I think which came out, that just confirms the energy that we had earlier. This energy is not for everybody. This is very specific. Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. I think this may be coming from both sides. Maybe if you're a feminine, you're struggling to forgive the enormous fuck up that this person is, and maybe they're struggling to forgive themselves for what they have done. Well, yeah, whenever you hurt a literal angel, you're gonna. An angel descends down from the stars, and you decide to rip out her heart. And heaven's like, "Sir, are you okay? Are you sick?" Well, let's just hope these ninjas wake the hell up. I mean, it looks like they are. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Well, that didn't work. Or maybe it did. Wait, never mind. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I feel like you cannot detach yourself from your divine counterpart. Again, you have to have an enormous amount of spiritual strength to be able to silence the mind whenever you are in a divine connection. I can't always do it, and I'm extremely spiritually strong. Admittedly, I'm in a weakened state right now, so it's been a little challenging, but I can do it. I know what the fuck to do. I know what to do. But nigga, no, you can't. That's just like up late at night. Yeah, that's God trying to tell you this is what the fuck. Because you won't listen unless you won't. Oh. I make a point to tell the men in my life who have crossed my path, if you hurt me, you will never know peace. They don't believe me. not that I want people to like suffer. It's not. I don't want people to suffer. It's just kind of what happens. It's a consequence. It's a consequence. It's just a consequence. Runner, I don't want to run anymore. Perfect. It's just a consequence. Let's see. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Well, you can if you want to. Because I feel because the feminine has made changes for you. The divine feminine has made changes for you. If you don't want to do it, that's on you. But face the consequences of not doing so. It's karma. Yeah, your divine feminine has been sent to you by God to help you break these karmic habits, so you can finally be free. So you can finally experience the freedom that you always wanted to. She is the key to that. Nothing else. That's I want to say that's deep, but it's not that deep. It's just real. It's true. They gotta take the leap. It's not even a leap. If I tell you, if you walk through this portal, all of your hopes and dreams and wildest fantasies and your highest possible reality will come true. You have to trust it. And you have to trust that, I'm not gonna lead you down a path that's gonna hurt you. And any association to me, I'm the golden ticket. This A.S. Celestis, I'm the winning team. 1,000% of the time. I actually had I was actually discussing this with a friend of mine, and she was like, I just don't fucking understand. She said, without missing a beat, she was like, bitch, come in. She said, come move in with me. She said, if I had you in my house, I would have been a millionaire. And I'm like, bitch, you already know what it is. She already know what it is. Anyway, I don't mean it literally, but just some don't realize it's my connection. Yeah, okay, well. It looks like they do now. In some capacity. They do now, or they're about to find out. Get with the winning team, right? You don't want to have to go through what I went through and have a whole Kundalini activation. Well, maybe they do. I think because that experience for me. That experience for me, my Kundalini activation, really, really showed the reality of the world around me and how shit works. After a period where I had kind of renounced my faith and kind of was like, fuck everything, And then I had the Kundalini activation, and I was like, what the I remember sitting at the edge of my bed during the process, and then I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And so now I know with that experience for me, I know without a doubt, that the creator of this universe loves this bitch up and down. And it kind of healed my issues around being trans. It healed my issues around stability. It's healed a lot of things. It's just a really, really weird thing to go through if you don't know what the fuck is happening. A Kundalini? Yeah, girl. Go look it up. Like I can try to describe the experience to you, but like it's better if you go read about it. But basically, it's a divine feminine activation. Though men can experience it too, but like it's the activation of divine feminine, the shock. I don't want to get the Hindi terminology wrong, but basically, what happened was, like, there was like this snake of energy, this wave of energy that started at my root chakra and kind of moved upwards to the top. And at every chakra, you experience different things. And it is kind of just like it's a chakra activation. But the thing that really blew my mind was that it's full alignment, the end result. I guess. It's a chakra alignment, activation alignment. It has some really uncomfortable side effects. Like afterwards, I had all of this energy in my body, and I was like, ugh, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I heard a voice in my head say, "Go hug a tree." So then I see why people, the term tree hugger, these people are trying to ground. Yeah, they love nature, of course, but they're trying to ground this excess energy so they can experience energetic peace. But the wildest thing for me was when it reached the third eye, I started to see like visions and shit. I saw visions of my future, which was actually really cool. Or the future that I was manifesting. I could see it. I saw, and I began to ask questions. There was so much that I began to ask questions. I think I said, "Are werewolves real?" And God was like, "Yes." I'm like, "What about mermaids?" "Yes." And then I heard, "Everything is real." I said, "Everything is real?" He said, "Everything is real. It just, how it exists depends on the vibration, the circle. Like it exists in different ways, and a lot of it is non-physical, and a lot of it is not visible. And a lot of the shit is hiding. And a lot of the shit is like, it's weird. It's a lot of different things. And then, but the crazy thing was when it reaches like the crown chakra, I literally heard the voice of God as loud and clear as you can hear me right now. Like it wasn't like that's what really blew my mind. Because it was loud, it was very, very loud and very, very clear. And all it said was, "I love you. I love you. I love you." And it brought me to my knees. And I began to weep. And then I began to dance, because it also makes you feel really, really good about yourself and your life. And then I got a bunch of really cool ideas. Then I had all this energy to like do my personal projects and creative shit. I cleaned the whole fucking house. Like it was crazy. I started to learn more about magic. the really, the really one of the really weird, uncomfortable side effects of it, though, was like you can literally look up people who have had the Kundalini itch, but like there will be times, random times, to where my whole body would have this really severely uncomfortable itch from the top of my head to the bottom of my tippiest toe and all up inside too. I'm like, oh, it's unbearable. It's awful. And the only thing that helped was taking a hot bath. That helped. And then I I was trying to do research. I was trying to do research about how the fuck do you get this shit to stop? How do you manage this energy? And I think towards the end of it, like maybe a week later, I randomly came across like a YouTube video of somebody saying that if you focus on your sacral chakra, the orange chakra here, and focus on like love, it'll go away. And then I began to do that, and it did, and I was like, oh, thank God. That is awful. But yeah, that's a little bit of my story. But again, if you are someone who, and this happened to you and you didn't know what it was, you would think you were going crazy. And I'm sure that this has happened to people who didn't know, and they they probably checked themselves into the facility. They called MHRC. But I had already heard of it. And I mistakenly told Spirit that I wished that something like that would happen to me, and then it did. But it was what was needed at the time, actually. It was what was needed at the time. But I don't need that shit again, though. It's weird. It's so weird. But really positive, you know. And it's also when I started to see, well, I started to see spirits more clearly. I realized I could talk to like trees and bugs and animals and shit. Like, oh my God, like this shit is real. It confirmed everything that I talked to you all about, and all the stuff that you all like to read about and research. It confirmed everything. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't. It's not a requirement for people to be spiritual or whatever. But it's something that happens to people sometimes. Not everybody needs it. I would never suggest people I would never suggest people seek out to try to trigger it. Again, because if you're not ready for this shit, what else did I see? I got a glimpse of the life form of God, or what God is. I kind of got a glimpse of it, but it was so expansive that I couldn't even perceive all of it. I just saw like all the way to the past and like all it was too big. I was like, whoa, what? It's so big. Now, I also like to tell people that that whenever you're talking about like angels and demons, angels are always scarier. Light beings are or will always be much scarier than any dark being could ever be, because they're massive, they're gargantuan, they're so big. They're loving. It's just like that's what happened. I'm just sharing all my little spiritual experiences with people. I had an experience where long story short, I'd given a reading to a lady who, this might be kind of triggering. I don't know if y'all already, this lady was about to die. And, I didn't take it very well, because I'm like, well, if she came to me, maybe there's something I can do to prevent it. Because I've been in situations where people were about to, die or be harmed fatally, and I was sent to stop it. I was put in their path to try to stop it, right? This was not one of those cases. And I remember trying to like convince her to like go to the hospital, and like, all this stuff. She got angry and she wouldn't go. She's like, no, I've been in the hospital all day. Well, she was just so adamant about she didn't want to go. And then it was the strangest thing. I was channeling information to try to help this lady, and like I look up and I saw the brightest, biggest light that I've ever seen in my life, and it was so overwhelming that I just collapsed to my fucking knees. Ka-dum! It was like, boom! And everybody around was like, what the fuck? And I just started crying and crying and crying and crying, because there was nothing I could do. And I was actually in church when this happened. And crying and crying and crying, because there was nothing I could do. And I was actually in church when this happened. And friend at the time who I had taught to use her gifts as well. I said, oh my God, Lucy, look. And she turned around, she had woof, boom, and she hit the ground too. And we were just on the ground crying and crying and crying. And I know everybody was freaked out. Everyone was freaked out. But, long story short, later that day, that was quite the fucking experience. It was awful. It was awful. After that experience, we were out, me and Lucy were out, kind of like just reviewing and talking about things, and all of a sudden, the lady came to visit us from the other side. Like, we could see her walking into the light. We could see it. And she was in no more pain. And she started dancing and twerking with us. And because she was grateful, because she was happy. She was happy. She was dancing. She was like, look, I can move my legs now. She wasn't in any more pain, and it made me happy to see that. Like, it was a very, very. It made me happy to see that. I'm like, okay, fine. I guess I help. I wish, retrospectively, I wish I had helped her make that transition better, but I'm pretty sure I scared her to death. Because that was the first time I ever seen anything like that, and I hope I never see anything like that ever again. So, that was my story time. I won't bore you with all my spiritual stories, but that's some of the things that I've been through. And that's just some of the things that I've been through. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, I'll call you. Alright. Well, that's all for me. Thank you all for joining me on A Filthy Read. Everybody, please make sure to love yourselves and each other. Follow me on YouTube. Starlit Reflection.